Alright, welcome back everybody. My name is Atris, and today we're playing Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today we're playing on the ruins of Ceres against a player named AJ Sama, who is playing Zerg. And we're going to attempt to go DTs, and we're going to see what our scouting does to change our plans. So real simple, opening we're going to go Pylon, Gateway, Nexus, double assimilators. Pretty standard opening. It's a pretty long game as you can see. So we're going to speed it up just a hair. We're going to turn it up to 4 here for a wee bit, and I'll slow it down for anything important. I'm going to change it to that. Gateway is going down at 16. Nexus going down at 17. Scouting straight away is going to be right across from me. Assimilators are going down, going to fully saturate that. Cybernetics score is going down to give me a wall, and then I'm going to transition into going a wall on my natural as well. Now I'm continuing to watch, and I see that he's got 2 bases, no big deal. Mothership core is coming out here in just a wee second, and my warp gate is starting right now. Zealot's coming out to finish out that wall, continuing to fully saturate my natural, dropping down my simulators and another pylon, and we're going to, like I said, slow it down a wee bit, but we are going DTs, so I'm going to drop the gateway there at my natural wall. We drop in 3 gateways across 2 pylons, will end up being 3 pylons to make it more defensible. Also, my Twilight Council is going down. I'll have the build order down below just because this is a wee bit fast. But Twilight Council is going down, making a sentry so that I can use the hallucination to sort of scout. Excuse me. Another gateway going down. Dark Shrine's going down right about 4 minutes. And another gateway, and moving the Zealot down there to finish up the wall. Just about fully saturated on this base. We thing comes in. Mothership core takes care of that, no big deal. No scouting really done, which is great for me. Don't want him to know what I'm doing. Starting Blink as a follow-up to the DT. Just in case that doesn't happen, it doesn't work out, you definitely want to have something to fall back on. So with my Sentry, I'm just waiting on some more power so that I can use my hallucinations. Dropping the robotics facility, 2 more gateways in my natural, and 2 more gateways in my main, and another pylon, just so that I can make sure and just be completely ready for whatever happens. So I'm making my first hallucinated phoenix. We're sending that over there. We're going to watch for a wee bit. We're going to see what's going on over there. And we're checking his secondary third, his main third, and his natural, and his main. So I don't see anything there. I see that he does have his natural. So right now at 5 minutes, I'm thinking, okay, he's going 2 base Mutalisks is what I'm thinking. So I want to get some DTs down, get them in there, and try and scout with them. I want to get them into the main base so that I can see exactly what's going on. I'm dropping my third, dropped 2 Stargates so that I can get those Phoenixes out as quickly as possible. I do see Hydralisks though, so immediately I'm thinking, okay, well he's actually going Lurkers. Which in fact is what he's going. I do see that his Lurker den is just about done, so I'm going to, instead of taking the Hive out, I'm going to attempt to snipe this Lurker den, because I don't want him to be able to make Lurkers. But now that I kind of know what he's got, know what he's going for, I can change my idea. So these 2 Stargates, completely worthless. I mean, they're not, but they are for now. Dropping the Robotics Bay, 4 more gateways, another couple of pylons, get in charge. Should have gotten my 3rd base down. I don't know why it didn't go down. But getting some defensive pylons up there, and getting those assimilators down, getting ready to get that fully saturated as well. I'm here. Getting started, getting stalkers, getting zealots, just getting ready to go. Making another phoenix, checking again his secondary third, his main third, his natural, and his main. I want to see what's going on. I definitely need to know, especially with lurkers, you definitely need to know what's going on. So the new plan is disruptors and just a crap load of observers. I do see that he is getting his third literally right now. So I do see that he is transitioning into a third base, and he is making a highway with his creep over to my base, which is fine, you know, as you do. I'm getting my observer speed. Definitely want that to be able to maneuver and get those observers into the right places at the right times, because I need to be able to see the lurkers that he is going to have. Just continuing to warp in charge lots and stalkers. Those are going to be kind of the meat of my army. I am going to be getting a Templar Archives right now, just so that I can get those archons going and you know, get the good stuff going. Disruptors should be coming out. Phoenixes are coming out more for scouting than anything. I decide not to get the Templar Archives at this moment because then I realize that I can in fact already make PCs to, you know, get them. But eventually, later on in the game, I do get Templar Archive because I just have so much Vespene gas splitting. I throw away that one and I throw away this one. I didn't realize how close he was because I wasn't scouting like I should. So we're gonna have our first engagement here in just a second. All right, and here's the first engagement. I want to get my observer in a correct place. I definitely want to have more and more stalkers so that I can warp on top of the lurkers, and I want to have my my zealots and my stalkers move that creep back. You do see that he's got a couple of queens dedicated to creep spread, and I want to get that back because I don't want to have to fight on creep. First of all, I can't sneak around on creep, and he gets movement speed on creep. So zealots are taking the brunt of it, getting my stalkers in there, warping in some more stalkers. Should have my my disruptor up there already, but you can see I'm kind of losing this fight pretty quick. You can see how much money this guy has, and he's not using it. I'm not sure why, but I do get a fairly decent hit on that. But you can already see, you can see on his production tab that he doesn't actually have the lurker din yet. That's why he doesn't have lurkers yet, which is good for me. Making another couple of disruptors, going to warp in a whole nother round of zealots and stalkers, and get these guys away from my base, and begin clearing out some creep. I've got 3 bases, just about fully saturated, and just an absolute crapload of Vespene gas. So I'm going to drop a Templar Archive and start making some archons.
I live on.
Now this is a pretty slow part of the game. Right here in the middle, you can see how low his fly count is. I didn't realize that, just because you never know. But going to continue to make disruptors. Going to continue to push back this creep spread. I definitely want him to not be able to just waltz right up to my base, and I want options to be able to move around and stuff. But continuing to warp in stalkers, getting that army pretty substantial so that I can move out, and I want to make another base. I want to make my 4th. I do see that Overlord is right there, so he's going to be able to see when I'm moving out as far as making a 4th base is concerned. Continuing to make another, making more disruptors. I should have more than just the 2, but I end up, I think, only carrying 2 in my army at a time. You should probably want around 3 to 5. Those wee guys come in. I mean, I'm actually watching, so I was able to get the surround on them, get them out, and making archons now, and forgetting to send them back. So I'm going to move these guys in. I do see now that he does actually have his lurkers in his army, and they just rip me apart. But so I move back, try and get some more observers in. Definitely want a bunch of them. I need them positioned in the correct place so that I can see when and if
Our
things
pylon
are
is
going.
under attack.
He's kind of zoning me out with the Lurkers, and I do have to just let that fourth fall. I probably don't have to let it fall, but I do. Again, I don't know how much he's got, and you know, if I was able to see what he had,
Your
I would
warriors
just
have
immediately
engaged the
kill him.
archon plot.
But he has a bunch of
Vespene Geyser exhausted.
Zerglings, anyway, and we're gonna move. We're gonna move around. We're just gonna slowly, you know, we're gonna push back and forth. We're gonna play a wee bit, and I want to try and snipe these lurkers down real quick.
Mineral field
It
depleted.
takes 2 disruptor shots to kill lurkers. Fully healed lurkers. It takes 2 disruptor shots
Mineral
to kill.
field depleted.
So again, we're kind of going back and forth. He's still got a couple of lurkers. I'm going to move my stalkers up onto the high ground, and I've got 3 phoenixes here that I completely forgot about. I'm not really doing anything with them. I've got, I think, probably 25 to 30 probes doing absolutely nothing, so that doesn't help. But I do have a pretty substantial army. I feel I've got a lot of archons, got a lot of stalkers, and I've got a couple of observers that I'm able to see pretty well. 2 disruptors again to snipe down the lurkers, and I do get the shot on one of them, but I do try to pull it off and get the hydralisk. It doesn't work, but I do warp in 4 DTs, and I'm going to send them around the long way to his third, and we're going to try and snipe that third base to keep his production at a low. Because again, I'm not sure how much he's got. I do end up sniping that one down, but his random Zerglings do find me, and they're going to sort of kill quite a few of my probes. So we're at 17 minutes now. You can see that my supply count is substantially higher than his. I'm, again, not sure why he didn't continue to make stuff, which made it easier on me, but I really think he would have won had he actually spent all of his minerals. Because he could have been easily just fully saturated, or fully supply count. But I'm just going to take out these lurkers. He's just trying to zone me out on the lurkers, I guess. Maybe this is the first time he's played with lurkers and he's just trying to figure it out. I don't know. But I do see on the minimap that he's got quite a lot of something down there. So I'm assuming that he's just split his army up and we're just going to attempt to base trade now. But I did snipe his third. I just want to go back and make sure that he's not trying to make it again. But my supply count dropped quite a bit there because of his hydralisks and because of all of the probes that I just lost. So I'm going to move back and get surrounded and then try and take out this army. Now I do end up taking a pretty favorable exchange over here, and we're back down to sub 100 supply count each. And I'm just going to make some more zealots, some more charge lots, and some more observers, because again, you never know what they've got. And I'm going to send these guys just around to see where his base is, because he's, he shouldn't be able to sustain this amount of stuff, with only 2 bases. Now I'm going to make some more archons. We're going to move out again. Got some more observers, and we're going to try and push in and get rid of his base. Just checking all of these proxy bases, and I can see that he has taken a 4th. And so we're going to actually move down there and try and take that out. He is trying to take this 3rd again, so we're just going to knock that out real quick, and we're going to move down. I do see that he is also trying to take out my 3rd, and I end up having no more probes, which is kind of bad, because you need probes. So his Zerglings get in, they cause a little bit of damage. I have to warp in 4 zealots to try and take it out. I suppose I didn't have to, and I really probably should have used those minerals to make more probes. I didn't. So this game gets pretty dicey, and it's right about now that I realize that. And so I'm thinking, oh crap, now I have to actually finish out the game with what I've got. So yeah, and I'm kind of losing a lot. So I'm going to photon overcharge it one more time and clean all these zerglings up and then move out. I've got enough for one probe, but I really am afraid to move him anywhere because I don't want him to die. So I've got the phoenixes. They're going to go in. They're going to look. He's got absolutely nothing in there. So now I'm just going to camp at the bottom of his base and try and kill all of his drones. Because you can see from his mineral count that he's actually only got, just 125 minerals. So he doesn't have very much as well. He's not mining anything anywhere else. So again, we're just going to be camping out. I'll slow it down here right now. I'll slow it down to normal. So I'm just trying to get everything set up, trying to get everything moved, and he doesn't have any money. And I see that he was sitting at the bottom of his ramp. I really could have gotten a disruptor shot off, but unfortunately I didn't. I do fire one, and I get a pretty good shot off, and that is the end of the game. He GG's, and I move in, and I'm able to kill him. So it was a pretty good game. I'll have the build order to the first 6 minutes. After that, everything changes anyway. But scouting really helped for this game. I wish I'd been able to finish that out in 7 minutes instead of 25. But if you like it, click that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta.